Welcome to day 2. My name is Giori. I'm the ecosystem engagement lead here at ZEDEDA. And I joined because, I'm a big fan of open source and industry and how it all goes together. So this is the schedule for the half day today. We've got a fantastic keynote queued up by Roman Shaposhnik of ZEDEDA. He's going to talk about everything Eve, which is the base of the open source that really drives this this innovation at the edge that we've been talking about yesterday and again today. Then we'll have a demo of some of the tools that we're using in this innovation. There's something called iPixie, which you can boot EveOS onto bare metal pretty easily. And we're going to show you how to do that with hands-off of the hardware using Equinix Metal servers. Then we'll have Michael Brown, a lead developer of iPixie, and Jeremy Tanner talk about the technology behind the scenes that made that whiz-bang demo work. And then we break into 2 rounds of sessions. The sessions are going to be a lot of fun. We've got Chapala Street from Microsoft Azure IoT The Edge, along with Vignesh from our team who's going to show a demo. We've got Adarsh doing the K3S Kubernetes at the Edge demo, and a great, fantastic panel that Jason Shepard helped put together about how industries come together to accelerate the edge innovation through collaboration around open source projects. Followed by another sort of session of the same ilk where there's 3 parallel sessions. We've got Fledge being talked about by the team Dynamic, and that's an open source project that helps sort of glue IoT at the edge together with the cloud. We've got Yoav from JFrog talking about how private distribution networks can help industries get that data to the edge even when connectivity is not rock solid. And we know that's a problem at the edge. And then a fantastic security panel that's talking about how open source software can help security at the edge and what are the challenges there. We'll wrap up with a closing and give away our 3 awesome raffle prizes. And in fact, I might just be able to do a little bit of demonstration of these raffles, why they're going to be so fun for you. And then after that closing session, we're actually going to break into 3 more open sort of social networking wrap-ups where you'll all be able to turn on your video and your audio. And just like getting on a Zoom conference call or something, you can either join me or Jason or Roman in one of those 3 sessions. So that's the wrap up. Now, that whole schedule, what it has in common is the foundation of open source. So why are we here and why is this important? And I'll tell you an example of why I feel like free and open source software and that flexibility and the innovation required to solve technical problems by industry with that flexibility and the fuel of the resources that industry puts into it really generates innovation at a faster pace and schedule than if we were all in our own silos. So that, that sum is much greater than the parts is really true of open source. In my experience, like when I worked at Qualcomm way back when, and I was pushing the upstream kernel drivers, they're open source, and this is a chip company, they don't need to make money on software. And sure enough, you can have like a handful of developers that are upstream kernel developers producing great software, better software than hundreds of people doing proprietary stuff. Why? Because the upstream just, you write your code in collaboration with everyone else and it gets done. Proprietary, you're always catching up with maintaining of doing what other people are doing in the kernel. Anyway, I have lots of experience with showing how industry puts things together. Now a word from our sponsor. I have this repeating little GIF graphic here that shows that edge nodes today are really exposed to the elements. Let's call it weather. There's cyber attacks, ransomware, things like that. And it's very difficult. You kind of maintain this separate environment at the edge. And it's not the same as the IT people when they navigate the cloud. So instead, what ZEDEDA did is they have open source EveOS, which is really a OS designed for the edge to provide a security module with a controller. And that's where ZEDEDA comes in. The control comes in of tying the edge securely into the cloud infrastructure so that all the DevOps people over there, they see those applications from Eve coming into their realm, and they don't even know where hardware lives, what OS is on it. They don't need to care. It's all part of the application environment they're used to. So, you know, leveraging cloud native security, app integration, APIs, all of those things, drawing the edge into it. That's what we do here. Now, hopefully you'll get the URL in the chat window, but one of the things we've just brought up recently as ZEDEDA is a developer program that's free to join, and you just have to apply to this form. Most likely you'll be accepted because I haven't turned anyone away yet. And then we go through a trial period, and we really want your feedback. We want to improve, like, what do you need for edge orchestration? So I hope you are eager to join our developer program. It's free.